Hello, this is Dihessa Bodjona. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am sharing with you 5 different ways that I optimize magnetic energy in my body for manifestation. Some you may know about, some you may never have heard of before. Stay tuned. Why is energy so important? Right? This is a question that you may be asking yourself. Why is your body's energy so important? What I have come to experience is that actually our body's energy, the condition of our body's energy is reflected in our reality all the time. As a matter of fact, the energetic condition in our body actually determines our character. Can you believe that? It's insane. The energetic condition in our body determines how we react to certain conditions or to certain events in our lives. The energetic condition in our body determines our level of focus. The energetic condition in our body determines whether we are happy or sad, determines whether we are joyful or depressive, determines whether we are able to take action or not, determines whether or not we are able to attract the things that we are aiming for, that we are focusing on creating in our lives, and so on and so forth. In fact, a lot of the times when we are energetically full, when we are full of magnetic energy, a little bit of effort can give us big results. But what happens when we are depleted of our magnetic energy? What happens is that even though we may even force our way through it, even though we may really effort our way through taking action and stuff like that, the results do not come. It's pretty magical, right? The results do not come. If you are in that depleted condition, you may catch yourself starting things and never finishing them, for example, or not having the ability to really materialize your dreams in the physical realm, And so, really materializing and manifestation is all about what? It's all about energy and focus. It's all about focus and energy. And guess what? Even focus is about energy. And so in this video, what I'm going to share with you, right, this has been my own experience, and I have seen many people experience that now. And so in this video, I'm sharing with you a few ways that I optimize magnetic energy in my body. The first way that I'm going to share with you is not going to come as a surprise to you because I talk about it all the time. The first one will be energy exercises. Of course, these energy exercises are the ones that help me feel my own energy, awaken all my senses, not all my senses, a lot of my senses, physical, even like get in touch with myself emotionally, and we can go even beyond that, talking about spirituality and stuff like that. But why energy exercises? Energy exercises help me not only circulate energy in my body, right? You may know about meridian channels, for example. Energy exercises can open up meridian channels, meaning the pathways of energy in your body, right? To allow energy circulation, to allow proper energy circulation, and also to allow proper energy accumulation in the energy centers that need to be where energy needs to be accumulated for optimum health, for optimum focus, and for optimum manifestation. And so that's the number one thing. Everything else that I'm going to share with you after that will be to support circulation and accumulation of energy inside of your body. So you may be asking, what are these exercises? If you've never seen it, if you've never experienced it, I'll put several links below for you where I'll share with you some of the energy exercises that I do for myself. And then so the second thing that I'm going to share with you, so the first thing again, energy exercises to open up energy circulation, and also for optimum energy accumulation in. Right, now to the second thing that I do to optimize energy circulation, accumulation, and all that, optimizing my magnetic energy is Pilates, right? Pilates is all about the core. Why do I do Pilates? Because your body's alignment, your body's structure, your body's skeleton, all that is so important for energy circulation in your body, right? Let me give you an example. So for the longest time in my life, I actually didn't know that I had one leg that was longer than the other. One leg that was longer than the other. Technically, it's not the leg that is longer than the other. Technically, it's just the hip alignment. And so many people have this condition and are not even aware of it, and so when you have that like your hips misaligned like that, actually a lot of the times you are leaking a ton of energy all the time, which means that what takes other people less effort to get tired, you may get easily tired all the time. So that was my condition, and it's still arranging, right? My hip and one hip was higher than the other. That's not just it. Even like the curvature of my body and stuff like that, the body alignment itself. And Pilates is so powerful in not only focusing on the core, which is one of the most important things in our physical body for conserving energy. All right, not only Pilates focuses so much on the core, but also on the breathing, and it brings you present so much. So that's one other thing that I do to optimize energy accumulation or magnetic energy in my body is to do Pilates. Now, the third thing that I do for optimizing magnetic energy in my body is attending to my, not only the food that I eat, but also my digestion, right? So when it comes to food, one of the things that I try to do quite often is to at least eat one of the meals having raw, uncooked food. It could be anything like a smoothie, or it could be anything like a salad, a fresh salad, or anything like that. But that's not it. We focus so much on the food itself that we eat, but one of the things that so many of us, at least me in the past, didn't even think about a lot is elimination of the food that we eat. It is so super important. I have shared before how constipation has been a prime issue in my life for the longest time. But what you may not necessarily know is that constipation, or like having that kind of issue in the gut, or in like with the bowel not moving so well, has so much more effects on you, on your focus, on your mind, on your everything that so many of us know, right? So not being able to digest well, feeling constipated, actually makes us so foggy, right? Makes us, like, if you find yourself so like in your head all the time and you are constipated, please try finding relief from your constipation and see what kind of effect it will have on you. Feeling constipated, right, will actually very likely make you not focus, be in your head all the time, lacking of energy, right? Because you are not, like, when you're constipated, it is so much harder to accumulate energy in that gut area, right? It just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. And another thing that can very easily happen if you are continuously and chronically constipated is that your breathing will be very shallow, because your breathing cannot go deep enough. And when we have that condition, a lot of the times we can find ourselves with conditions like anxiety and all different kind of mind issues. So this is very vital for having the ability to really grow your magnetic energy. It's so physical, right? It's so physical. The better you can digest your food, the more you can eliminate everything that needs to be eliminated from what you have eaten, the more energy you are able to accumulate. The more energy you are able to accumulate, the more focus you'll have, and so on and so forth. Now to the fourth thing that I do to optimize my magnetic energy for manifestation. So this, you may or you may not ever have heard of this before. If you've heard of it before, I am so curious. I wonder how many people know about this. If you've ever heard of it before, please comment below. If you've never heard of it before, also please comment below. I want to know how many people know about this. So it is called cervical traction. So a while back, I went to see my now chiropractor, and they did a scan of my neck, and one of the things that transpired was that my neck was straight up and was starting to have like my like the vertebrae or whatever they call it here was starting to kind of melt against each other, and the space that was supposed to be in between was disappearing very well, not very quickly, but was starting to disappear. But the fact of the matter is, even before I went there, I could see and I could feel that there was like some tension in my neck area. So what does this have to do with energy? Our spine is so important for energy circulation in our body, and also for energy accumulation in our body, and it is so vital for so many different things and for so many different reasons that I'm not even going to get into now. So when I started doing, and I'll show you a clip of what I do, what this cervical traction is. So in the morning, what I started doing, so basically what they found out was that because I sit on the computer all the time, right? So if you are like me and you sit on the computer all the time and you have the tendency to stretch your neck out like that, you may want to have this checked for yourself also. Basically, like the spine of a human being is supposed to be curved out, right? Curved out, like not the spine, like in this area, the neck area. But because I sit up like this all the time, my spine, that area, my neck area, was just straight, right? Which was actually starting to cause other issues in my body, namely my shoulder and other stuff, right? And so what I do now again is do this cervical traction, and what it's doing is recovering the normal curvature in my neck area. And I do this thing, well, basically the reason why this has happened to me is because I didn't have the proper posture, right, when I sit down in front of my computer. So again, posture is everything, spine is everything, and this again is my fourth thing that I do to optimize energy circulation in my body, to optimize energy, like magnetic energy in my body. Once I started doing that, I noticed, right? Once I started recovering that, I noticed that I sleep much better at night also, because then my neck is not bothering me that much anymore. It's still work in progress. It's still working on it, but that's one of the things that I do. Now, to the fifth thing that I do to optimize my energetic condition, to optimize my magnetic energy in my body for manifestation, is something that is called, by my friend Dihessa, it's called spiritual detox. She may have changed the name now, but I still call it spiritual detox. So what is spiritual detox? It's something that has helped me so tremendously. I'll talk about it on like deeper in one of my next videos, but it has helped me so tremendously. What has it done is really cleanse a lot of, and I do this periodically, and I'm about to start doing it again. So if you want to know, if you want to like see all the details of it, follow me on Instagram. I share all the details about this on Instagram. So basically, spiritual detox is something that it's really on the physical layer. On the physical layer is for about 21 days. I don't eat any processed food. I don't eat any sugars. I don't like all these things that are so hard on the digestion. We cut all that out. And then there is this part that is emotional mapping, right? The very first time that I did this, it completely changed my life. Why? Because the very first time I did it was when I recognized one of the programs that was weighing on me so much for so long. Basically, I had learned with all this energetic training, I had learned how to cope, how to manage a lot of things in my life, but still there was this program. And for for me, this particular program was a self-devaluation program. So how does this happen? I'm going to give just a little bit of an overview about this, and then in the next video I'll share a lot more about what spiritual detox is, right? So basically, growing up and all the things that we've gone through, right? All the things that you may have experienced in your life. Sometimes it may be very, very subtle shocks. Sometimes it's big shocks in your life, mental, emotional, whatever you call it, you name it. All these shocks leave actually traces in your body, create mucus in your body. Basically, our body keeps the memory of it. Of all these little shocks that we may have gone through in our lives. So spiritual detox is one thing that can actually help you literally release the mucus that is carrying the memory of all these different shocks that you may have encountered, in literally physical mucus that you may have accumulated in your organs and in your body, in your muscles, in your cells, all this time that you have lived. So when I experienced this, one of the things that happened right after was I noticed how much easier it was for me to now accumulate energy. It took way less effort for me to accumulate energy than it did prior to that. One of the other things was that it felt like I really felt like there was this cloud that was weighing, like that was always there, that just got lifted, and so much more, right? And so much more. And really, like, it's one way to really physically reset your body, and it's one way to emotionally also like find an emotional reset, and also spirit is so much deeper, and also spiritual reset. Again, I'll share more about the spiritual detox in my next video, So if you want to learn more about what that is, make sure that you subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified once I post this particular video. That's it for all these 5 ways that I optimize. Of course, I'm sure there are different ways. If you have ways yourself to optimize magnetic energy in your body, please feel free to share with me in the comments below. See you in the next video. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button right below this video, and also make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I post videos just like this one. Bye.